Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something new that I'm going to be starting on with my channel. My channel's going to have a full rename, and it is going to be, of course, I'm going to start doing some modelling trains stuff, which I'm very looking forward to, where I'm going to set up my own train stuff. So I'm going to show you in here, in this book, 2025, what I'm actually going to do. And hopefully it will start looking more like this. But of course, what I'm really going to start off first, if I can have a look at it. Not that one. These ones, one day, the Mallard and also that one, the Flying Scotsman. Those will be my future plans. Those will be my future big plans. But of course, what I'm first going to start off, those are going to be Christmas stuff, which I'm not going to do. Those are Christmas trends, which one day I'll add, but I'm not going to add them. So the ones in here that I am actually thinking about starting with first is, of course, the sand train ones, which of course is the freighter, the diesel mixed freighter, and also the Valley Drifter, which I clearly think they're more like the sand train freighters ones, which I do want to start off with, because they're going to be part of track 2, and track 1's going to be more like the big motors, which I'm going to talk about them in a minute. But that pretty much is what I'm really properly going to start with going forward. And I'm very looking forward to it, actually. I'm very looking forward to it, because that's going to be more my freighter start. So I'm very looking forward to it. That one, the CWR HST, that's the one I really want to get one day, because it's, I'm not saying it's the king of the motor one, big electric, but it's one I definitely want to pick up one day. It's something I really want to pick up, because I do see full potential in that one. I do see full on potential, and yeah. But yeah, the next page, of course, like you said, is the Flying Scotsman and the Mallard. Those two are gonna be, I will get them two one day, but look at the price, they're both expensive because they're the big boys. But I will get the Flying Scotsman and the Mallard eventually, but that's not gonna be for a couple of years, months after I just set up everything. That one I will get eventually, but not yet. CT, that's not a bad one either. This one I do want to get, the BR high speed retro train. That's the one I really want to get, because this is, I think, a massive one. Like, I think you get a lot, I don't know how many coaches you get in this, but it's something that I really want to pick up. It's something that I really want to really want to pick up. But it depends on what it is, really. And I'm sorry about the dogs, our neighbour's dogs. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to start with. The first is, of course, the layout map. This is the layout map. What the layout map actually is, it lays, that's true, it's more the proper layout, which you add that and then you add all this track, which I do want to add on. Layout map's going to be first, which I do want to pick up, and then I will start getting all of this stuff a bit later on, like the station platforms and all that sort of stuff. And A to F, that's all the track. That's the level crossings which I do going to add, which that's going to be my original plan first, because with the layout map and the track, you've got to start with those two first, because if you don't, it's not the right thing, really. So that's what I'm going to start off, but that's what we're going to start first. These are steam. Now, these are the locomotive, all in stock, which I'm very looking forward to. Now, some of these ones, I'm not actually sure if I'm going to get any of these ones yet. But I will show you the ones I am considering picking up. These ones I don't mind, but there is some in here that I do want to pick up. I always already talked earlier about the mallard and like I said, and of course the Flying Scots, but also they've got like the Prince of Wales and all that sort of stuff, and all these. Not too bad. Now that's the one I definitely want to pick up, is the C7 Comet. Now these ones you want to get them myself, but I will plan to get that one with the coaches. That's something I really want to pick up because it's something that's been on my bucket list for a long time. Is that one that's been on my bucket list for I don't know how many years that's been on my bucket list, but I really want to pick it up. It's something that I really want to start off with. It's a true gem, that Comet, and this is the one I definitely want to pick. So I'm very looking forward to it, and I can't wait to really get it. But like I said, all these others I don't really mind either. Like all these locomotives. But of course I will talk more about them a bit later on. Like that's a carriage for the comics I do want to pick up as well. Like some of these carriages too. Some really good ones in here, but I am going to talk more about the ones which a bit later on, like all these coaches. These are very good. You can have any of them on there. It doesn't. This book really good. This book's really good. Like I said, I'm going to talk more about when I get to my other ones a bit later. Like these ones here I'm going to talk more about now. It's because these are going to be part of like one of the for Valley Drifter, for one of my freighters. These are what I really want to pick up, which I think will be really good, solid. Then more freighters, other freighters. Now this is the single level crossing, which I'm actually planning to get the one with the 2 level crossings, because having a single one, that's not right. You need, for me, I'm going to get the 2 level crossings because that's, yeah. Now these are like special editions for the Beatles, which I'm not really bothered about the Beatles, but these will be like a little special edition, which I wouldn't mind. Now Steam is something that I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really interested in. Like I don't mind my Steam trains, but for me, I'm more interested in my like modern trains, like the modern trains which are electric. But if I ever did pick up any, the one that I really would pick up is this one, the Mayflower. Can you see? I'm going to zoom in now. The Mayflower, that's the one that I would love to get a Steam, because it's designer of the Edward Thompson Mayflower, which you can get technology for. And I tell you what, one of my friends got this one. It's a really lovely train. People say it's the most popular train out there, which I entirely do agree. But it is, for me, one of the trains that I really want to get one day is the Mayflower, and I think it's very good. Like that one up the top there, again, is another one, the Prince of Wales, but the Mayflower is the one I really want to get, and that'd be a good one to get. The Lady of Liverpool, again, that's another one I would love to get too, but like I said on the last page, the Mayflower is the one I would get. Lord knows what great. But they've got some really great ones in here. Like, I don't mind, but of course, there is another one in here that I would like to pick up if I could find it. That's City London now. There's another one on here that I really want to pick up. That I would love to have, but I've got to find it. If I can find it. That one's these Midlands that is similar to what the others are. But there is one on here that I do want to pick up. Sorry about this, guys, but I will find it if I can find it. That's these are all like special trains, these ones. And that was a different one. Now these are the ones I'm definitely looking at. These are less strong. So these are the ones I will, when I find the ones I really want to get, I will talk to you guys about it. So online. That's the engines for these Midlands, which I do want to pick up. I'm gonna zoom closer so I can show you guys. There they are. These are the Midlands. Let's Kenneth Grange. Those are the engines for the front and the back. But I will show you the ones with the proper carriages. All of these are like the ones I do also want to pick up too. But of course, the ones I'm really gonna want to pick is the Greater Angler, because I'm in Kingston North. That's where I live. The Great Angler is the one I really want to get for my collection, because I tell you what, it is a true gem. For me, it's the crown. It's the jewel in the crown for me, and I would love to add that to my train if I really could, and hopefully one day I will. These need the coaches now, so hopefully we find what we're looking for in here. Yeah, these are really good. These are really good. Like, because you can add any coaches you want. But for me, these are very good. Like, you get all the passengers, RPP. But the ones I'm trying to look for in here, that's another train I really want to get, is the hole-in-one, because that's what I really want to get. The East Coast, again, is another one I would love to pick up. Here it is. This is the whole Midland one. That's the one I really want to get. East Midlands with full coaches, carriages, and the front. That's the one I really want to get. So Kenneth Granger. This is the one that is more my pride and joy, because that's the one I really want to pick up, and it's been on my bucket list, I think, for so many years. And these Midland ones is the one I really want to pick up, but that's, hopefully, I will pick it up very soon. Very soon. Yeah, I tell you what, this is a really good book. Like I said, it's got everything in here. That's another train I really want to get, is the CNER, because a lot of people don't actually have them for their train modelling event village, but hopefully that's the one I really want to get. That's another one in the lineup which I really want to pick up eventually. Now this is again, Wells, that's a good one. A lot of these I do want to pick up. Now wagons, these are more like for the get one day for my freighter ones. But there's so there's so many in here, which will be sport for choice. But for me personally, I think being into Hornby, all of this is something that I would 100% go for, 100% go for. And it's a full-on price enjoy. Now, the track packs, this is what, all of these tracks, I am definitely thinking about getting more of these tracks. These are the tracks I do want to get, like I want to get all this other bits too, pie. But more of the tracks to have, I am planning to have a much more bigger track, where I can add 3 tracks or 4 tracks, like really expand it. That's my dream. And I think that's where I really want to go with this, is really expand. Because if I can expand with more of this track and on the hook, it will really help. I definitely could have more signal boxes. Those are like the way to control the trains, which I do gonna get, which I do want, and all these hook up, which I will get. But like I said, this is more the technical part, which is quite fiddly, but you will get used to it. But that's another app which you can do it by Bluetooth, which I am planning to do more of. That talks more about the seed, which you really can get for. And more the seed packs. I'm going to move more into the fun bit. These are all the other electric bulbs that work for the app, which works well. Now this is the layout that I really want to go for. Like, is the buildings, like all of this is what I really want to pick up. Now I'm going to zoom in here now and focus on this first page. So this first page is like the station. These are the stations which I'm going to have. I'm going to have these on 3 line stations, like the buildings, the stairs. These are definitely part of my layout. Like, don't know how many I'm going to get for these, but I really am going to expand massively on my station. I'm going to expand massively on my station, but that's where I'm going to be, and I've just got to work really well. Yeah. So the second half is like I'm going to get most of it. Now, that one is a single one, but that's the one I really want to get because you've got 2, which I am planning to get 3 level crossing for that, so I can add a little bit more trains. But I'm also thinking about getting the single one too. So that one could be more for like pretty much for sand train, and that one there will be more for the main trains. And I'm definitely thinking about getting that liner, so that could truck all my trains. Like that I could transfer all those and move them forward, and that's what I'm pretty much going to do. So I'm looking forward to do that. Like I said here, more buildings. I'm definitely going to get most all of these buildings too. Get all of these parts all going to be part of my layout, so I don't have to worry about these 2. And all of these 2, those are the platforms. I am going to extend the platform a little longer so more people can stand, but definitely going to get these 2. Get all of these going to be part of my layout as well. So I'm not talking a lot because a lot of this, most of this will be part of my layout as well, all the buildings as well. But there's one part I'm definitely going to talk about now, is this. All of this is going to be part of my layout. I don't know about I'm going to have a church, but I am planning to have a church, so these gravestones will be part of my little part of my landscape when we go past the church, which is going to happen. But the next part I'm going to talk about is this. Now, I am going to have animals, I am going to have people, because I think that's going to be the fun part of my layout, is adding all of this bit, which I am going to do. And over the next couple of, when I eventually do start, I will do videos on my channel. This is going to be part of it, brand new for me, and I'm definitely going to do it, and it's going to be such a fun journey with you guys. And all the human stuff I'm going to add on there, this is going to be like this, similar, and I'm going to add all these, not these people. That's going to be fun. I don't know how many trees I'm going to have. I am planning to have just the top one there, but I might add a little bit more down here, and all the grass and all this gravel. This is going to be part of the layout too, but it will be. The glue. Now the glue you can have, I am planning to have some of this glue, but all of this is on the Hornby website, most of this too. But like I said, I'm part of the Hornby collection membership. I do get free membership, which I do, and that's all the details of the train stuff, and that's all the Hornby Express, and these are the others which I do want to get, and that's what I'm hoping to really expand, is all that. So this is all right. So I will quickly go back to the front page and stick there, so I can explain to you guys a lot more now. Like, what I'm going to talk more about now is more about the video stage. I will be doing this bit by bit. Anytime when I do eventually start it all, I will give you an update on all the videos about how I'm doing with the modelling, how I'm doing with the train modelling side of stuff, and what trains I get, what sort is hopefully a lot like this. It really is going to expand, and I'm very looking forward to it. Like, I can't just share this Hornby modelling railway journey with you guys. I'm very looking forward to it, and there'll be a lot of videos coming up on this, and I will show you also what I buy as well. So hopefully this is a much longer video, 20 minutes or 15. I don't mind talking about you guys, but like I said, I will get most of this stuff. A lot of this stuff I will pretty much get, but it's going to be an amazing journey to talk about this with you with you people, because I've always been interested in trains, so I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about this. And yeah, so I've got to go now. But I'll talk more when this journey starts. So thank you guys. Pardon me. Please like and subscribe, and talk to more you guys a bit later on. Thank you. Bye.